So I'm gonna do coffee this morning, but I'm gonna put some keto nootropic in it, chocolate. I'm gonna put some base chocolate. I am gonna put some chocolate MCT oil powder, and I'm gonna put some vanilla keto collagen in it because
all in the same one?
All in the same one because I am really, I think I've been doing too much. My left side drives me crazy right now. But I digress. Anyway, I think that's what we're gonna do. And then I think I'm gonna make some, Harry wants some Jones sausages. So I'm gonna throw these in the air fryer, totally frozen. I don't know quite how long they're gonna be cooking for, but thank God I got the little links. I'm gonna put some eggs in my pot. I woke up and popped open a bang because I am like just tired. I think I'm just, like I said, I try to do something every day and I'm supposed to walk every day, but it's just, I think it's catching up to me right now for my surgery. So it's been exactly 2 weeks and I finally figured out what rainbow unicorn was. It's fruity. It's good. I like it. And then tonight I'm gonna make pumpkin chili. So anyway, come along with me today and I'll show you guys what we eat. Oh yeah, also, see, you never go grocery shopping when you're hungry because over in this corner, folks, yes, I got some Fast. These are caramel Slim Fast. These are the peanut butter, and then they have these Keto Wise chocolate pecan clusters, 1 net carb. Crispy caramel, 1 net carb.
Those are good.
And why, did you eat one?
No.
Well, then how do you know that?
Because it says caramel.
Oh, okay. Anything caramel. He loves caramel. Crispy caramels. Chocolate pecan clusters. So I thought maybe would have one of these and try them out today. So, Harry.
Yeah.
I don't know how you said they're really good when this is the first time I've seen these, so.
No.
When you went to the store, did you have one on the way home, honey? Like, just try it? What? Oh, no. Uh-huh. He jumped on the bandwagon way too quick. I guess I better try my receipt before I scan it onto the Fetch app, folks. Anyway, come along with us and I'll show you what we eat. When I start making this pumpkin chili, I'll show you guys what that recipe is and we'll go from there. It looked really good, so I hope it is. And you guys know what sausage and eggs, how that cooks, but I'll show you the plate before we eat it. See you guys in a little bit. Harry.
I'm ready for you over here.
Harry.
What?
What is this?
Not mine.
No wonder he knew what these tasted like. Okay. So you know you don't get any candy today because you just had one. What did it taste like?
Ain't mine. I don't know what I can.
Oh, right. Keto Wise, Fat Farm, 1 net carb, chocolate pecan clusters.
Busted.
Yeah, you are. Well, okay, so you already had a taste of one, but we'll still do these. Yeah, because I'm going, okay, two, right? No, wrong. It was good?
I don't remember.
It smells good.
We'll have to see when we taste test it.
Well, anyway, I'm going to scan this. I got my butter heated.
You know, I got memory problems.
I got my Jones in. I just threw the whole packet of Jones sausages frozen right into the air fryer. I mean, seriously, just chucked them right in there.
I like how you put them in all neat.
I love this air fryer. You just put it in. Put it in, and it goes.
Okay, so we'll check back in a minute.
Yep, we'll check back now that I know he ate one of these already, folks. Yep, he did. If you guys don't know what the Fetch app is, Erica on Time to Shrink turned me on to that. So what it is you just get the Fetch app, F-E-T-C-H, there it is, Fetch Rewards. And all you do is you take your receipt, you hit the little camera, you put this right over the receipt, hit it up, take a picture, submit. And it gives you points for things you bought. So the cheese that I bought, it looks like the cheese I bought for the chili. And then it says done, and then you guys get all kinds of things. It shows you what you can earn bonus points on, different food products and things. The minimum amount you get is 25 points. So anyway, folks, I would suggest getting an app like this. It's free, it's great. You just scan your receipt and you get points for it. So I think I have a link below with a code if you guys want to go and do it. It's free. I get some points, you get extra points for joining, and it's really cool. So check it out. See you guys after I cook up my eggs. You just throw these in, I'm serious, and forget about them. I love it. Let me look at them, see what they look like.
How long it take?
13 minutes. Frozen. Just
13
throw them
minutes
in.
frozen?
Frozen, yeah.
Nice.
Check the temp, just in case. Oh, this little guy's so dinky Dan.
Yeah, you got to stick them in the...
What?
You know, you got to stick them on the bottom and up inside of it. The long ways.
What?
You got to go the long ways.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's how I do it all the time. It works. Works great. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, sure.
Takes forever that way. If you do it the way I told you, like go.
All right, let's.
Hold it with the thing.
I am.
There you go.
It's bigger than that whole dang sausage.
You hold it in
like
one place, man.
Look,
God. What are you, new?
I'm kind of new here. Oh, look, there it goes.
Yeah, I told you that's how it works, man.
It's done.
Yep.
It's all the way up to the poultry.
Another win. Another win for me.
Don't do this at home, folks. This thing's bigger than that whole thing. For crying out loud.
It worked.
How many do you want?
As many as you're gonna get. As many as I can get my hands on. I'll take 6.
No.
Well, you asked me.
That's true. I was stupid enough to ask.
Okay, I'll
give
take
you
4. Give me 4.
I'll give you 4. Actually, let me see what the actual oops. No, it isn't. Okay, you get 3 links.
I get 4 because
I get 3.
I'm growing.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. You know, Thanksgiving weekend, how high up were you? I gained 3 pounds. How about you?
I gained a little weight.
Yes, water, all fluffy.
It's all water.
It's all fluffy.
It's all water.
There. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay. See you guys when I start making my pumpkin chili. Got my pumpkin chili going on. Ooh, look, we got some for tomorrow, babe. See, it's all ready to go.
Okay.
I am making my pumpkin chili, and I am browning approximately 3 pounds of 80-20 hamburger. You can use turkey or you can use ground minced pork, or you can use a mixture of chorizo would be really good in this, but I'm just grounding. I bought some ground chuck on sale at Bash's yesterday, day before yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's cold and dreary. I don't know if you can see out the window. It's supposed to rain, so my sister is here staying with my mom who lives 8 houses away, and I invited him over for some pumpkin chili today. So I've got a ton of things here, and what you'll notice is I have a lot of dehydrated vegetables. We do a lot of off-road camping here in Arizona, out in the desert, and it's really cost effective and cheap to take the dehydrated vegetables with us instead of fresh vegetables, especially in the desert. So right now I'm just going to use those instead, and you can use, of course, real carrots, you know, not real. You can use fresh or frozen vegetables, but in this recipe I'm just going to use what I have here, and as soon as this gets browned we will get started. So first I'm going to add my homemade, about 4 cups of homemade bone broth, and if you look at this, you can see how gelatinous that is. It's just really good. That's my Instapot chicken bone broth. Now you can add bullion, better than bullion, bullion cubes, powder, but I have this, so I'm absolutely going to use it. So I've got 2. Look at that, how nice. Look at that thick. Can you see how thick that is? I'm shaking it up because there's a little bit of a fat at the top. And then, look at this, look. Look how good. I don't want to splash it on, careful. It's just really gelatinous. Look at that, gelatinous. Bone broth. It's just yumminess. So, and actually, these were, you can get the ball jars and make it, but we'll do that at another time. So I've got 1/4 cup, but I'm going to use less than 1/4 cup because these are dehydrated. So about 1/8 cup. These are dried red onion. So I'm just going to put that in here. Again, they're dehydrated, so they do plump up. This is celery. I'm just going to use about 1/8 cup of celery in there.
Where do you get these at?
So you can get these on Amazon, and you can get any of the dried vegetables on Amazon, and I have a link below that you guys can go through. It doesn't cost you any more money, but I do get a little bit back from Amazon anytime you go through our link to get it, and it's no cost to you to use it. So these are my dried carrots. Again, I only want to use, just to get the sweetness in there, about 1/8 cup. And I really like these because these are sliced garlic. And when you go camping, having, you know, real garlic, dried garlic, if you're like us, water's limited in the desert and stuff, so you're not washing your vegetables, chopping them, you know, getting dishes dirty or anything. These just really work out really well. So with these, I'm going to do a teaspoon.
What kind is that?
These are dry garlic. Now what I do is, I've washed my hands, so I'm going to chop this up in my hands, break them up, and we really like garlic. So got the garlic, got the carrots, and then I like real Redmond salt in this. So I'm just gonna put a tablespoon of Redmond's real salt in there. Give this a stir real quick. I'm gonna get those vegetables hydrated. They'll be in there and hydrated. Something I also like is I love bay leaves. So I'm just gonna use 1 bay leaf.
Yeah, what is the big deal about bay leaves?
It's very aromatic and it's got adds great flavor. And it's from the laurel. Now there's poisonous laurel and there's the bay leaf laurel. So you have to know what you're doing if you ever go out where this stuff grows wild. Smell that. Oh my gosh. Smell.
Ooh, that smells really good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put 2 in. I love the taste of bay leaf. So we're gonna look for those later. So this is coming to a boil. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. I am now gonna add, let me get a 1/2 teaspoon. There we go. I'm gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of oregano leaf. This, maybe. No, it's not going to come out. There. A little bit of oregano leaf. Turn this down because that's at a rolling boil. I am going to do something that you guys know we all need iodine. And I don't like the taste of iodine drops or iodine liquid, and I don't want to buy that dead salt in the blue bottle that says iodized salt. So what I do is I buy the Dulce granules. It's an excellent source of iodine. They are marine sea seasonings. And we'll put a link below. Again, you can get this on Amazon. But I put a 1/2 teaspoon. You do not taste it. It does not taste fishy, does not taste like seaweed. But this gives you, in 1 teaspoon, it gives you 220% of iodine. So that's a good way to sneak iodine into your foods when you're cooking. And I love the sea seasonings. These are awesome. So that's just a side note. I have got some smoked paprika. I'm gonna put, I like a smoky taste to my chili, and I love smoked paprika.
Is that a 1/2?
Yeah, these are all 1/2 teaspoons. 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and these I get from Costco, the large containers I get from Costco. Ground cumin. Some Costco's have different seasonings, so I hope yours has these, you know. Now I have 2 chilies. I've got ground chipotle chili. Oh God, it's got a smoky. Chipotle's so much smokier. So I'm doing a 1/2 teaspoon, no, let me do a whole teaspoon. Whole teaspoon of the chipotle chili. And then I'm gonna do a tablespoon of just regular chili powder. And you know what? I think I'm gonna do another, I did 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna do 2 more teaspoons, so a whole tablespoon of this other chipotle, because I just smell the difference. Smell this. Smell that.
Oh, it's very smoky.
Isn't it smoky?
Yeah.
Now smell this. This is the plain. Pardon me. Smell that.
That's really neat.
So you've got the
Yeah,
two
I know
mixing
what you call
together in that. So something else I like to have, because we like ours a little bit of a kick. So I have some ground jalapeno, and I'm just going to put a couple shakes just to get that jalapeno taste in there. Okay. So now I also like detached green chilies. You can get the mild or you can get the hot. These are hot. It's a small jar, right? So have a small jar of those. And I like the Rotel mild diced tomatoes with the green chilies in it. Yep. Just put the whole can in, folks. Now this has a little bit more carbs because of the vegetables, but the vegetables really give the chili the flavor that it needs, you know? So look at that. That's going in here. Get it all mixed up. You can see the bay leaves. You can see the vegetables. See the vegetables, the carrots, celery are starting to plump up a little bit. There's some garlic. Look at that. There's some carrot right there. See right there? So it plumps up really nice. The vegetables do. And let me taste this real quick.
Carrots in there?
Yeah. See?
I thought we can't have carrots.
You can have it for the sweet. It's the sweetness that you're wanting, and I only used 1/8 of a cup of it. So let me taste this real quick. Oh, I know. Everybody will have a fit that I'm tasting it out of the pot, but I'm stirring this, so I'll taste it this way. Oh yeah. Ooh, wow, that's really good. Woo.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's
Your mom
spicy.
gonna be able to take of that?
Probably not. Well, we'll give her, the pumpkin's gonna die.
I got a can of pumpkin. It's pure pumpkin. The ingredient is pumpkin. Make sure you don't get pumpkin pie because you're gonna get all the pumpkin plus sugar and cloves and cinnamon and that kind of thing. So you want just pure pumpkin. Ingredients pumpkin. What this is gonna
Where
do...
do you get that, store?
Yeah, at any store. Probably even the Dollar Tree this time of year. But all you do is put the pumpkin in here. And what this does is the pumpkin is actually the thickener for this. And it adds really good flavor. Now what we're gonna do is just let this simmer. It's 2 o'clock. Everybody's coming over at 4. My mom's a little bit elderly and she likes to eat a little bit earlier so she can go to bed earlier, so which is fine. So I'm gonna let this just kind of simmer. I'm gonna bring it back to a little bit of a boil and let it just simmer in there, meld everything together. You could do this in a crock pot. You could do this in your Instapot. You know, brown everything, put it in your Instapot, put it on like a delayed timer. You could cook it in your crock pot. My crock pot, I actually was making bone broth, and I lifted the crock pot out of the middle of it, and I dropped it and cracked it clear in half. So right now, I don't have a crock pot, but I have my Instapot. And I have on the stove. So I just decided to do this one on the stove. It's cool enough right now and it warms the house up and it smells delicious. So I'm gonna let this kind of boil down a little bit and marry all the flavors, and by the time my mom and my sister get here, this will be delicious, and I'll come back and plate it up and show everybody what it looks like. Well, what I decided to do is it was a little bit runny, and I think all of the bone broth that I put in it, so I did put in a 1/2 teaspoon of gar gum, or xanthan gum, excuse me. And what you do is you take a little bit of the soup mix out, put it in a bowl, put the gar gum in it, whip it up till it gets thick, and then put it in. Because we like ours a little bit thicker, and even though the pumpkin thickened it, it just made it a little bit more thick. So if you look at this, look at that. Just really thickened up a lot nicer. So
I get a bowl of it.
yes, you do. So anyway, folks, just so you know, I really, this chili is extremely hot. So don't follow my recipe as far as the chili and the jalapeno. I would start with a teaspoon at a time and taste test. We love this. My mom might have an issue, so if she gets an extra dollop of sour cream will cool it down. I mean, it's delicious. Don't get me wrong. So I've got some 4 cheese Mexican thick grated cheese here. Put a little bit of that on here. Right there. Then I'm going to put a dollop of sour cream. Nice dollop of sour cream on there.
Yep.
So I'm going to have just a teeny taste test of this with some cheese. So let me see how that goes. Oh yeah, that's kicking hot, but tons of flavor. Really good, folks. So I think that's all we're gonna have to eat today. This is gonna be pretty dang filling. So, well, if you guys like what you just see, please like, subscribe, ring that bell. See everybody later. Talk to you later. Oh, and I'll put the recipe down below. However, please do chili carefully because this is kicking hot, folks. Kicking hot.